Hey, all my roadies. So I have a news story for you out of Louisiana. Some of you may have heard about this story that happened last year. It was back in October, where there was a super fog incident that happened off the I-55 in Louisiana, and it wound up causing a massive pileup. There was 168 vehicles that were involved in this pileup, including a tanker that was hauling hazmat. Now, the incident originally started because of what they're calling a super fog phenomenon, which is a really rare phenomenon. But what it is, this is when smoke and fog combine and they reduce your visibility on the highway up to 10 feet ahead of you, so you can't see very far ahead of you. Because of this super fog incident, everybody was slamming on their brakes. They were coming to a complete stop because nobody was being able to see. But one truck driver, whose name was Robert Britt, did not see the people ahead of him stopped. He was speeding, and by the time he got there, he wound up hitting a few cars in this pileup, and due to that, he wound up killing a gentleman in this. The gentleman that he wound up killing was a gentleman who was 60 years old named James Fleming from Missouri. Now, the police did say that Mr. Fleming had managed to come to a complete stop along with all the other crashed vehicles that were ahead of him. He was in the left-hand lane because that was the only safe place that he could be at, and he was at a complete stop. When Mr. Britt came up and didn't see him, was not able to react in time, and wound up plowing into the back of his car. Now, Mr. Fleming died, and his wife wound up having severe injuries due to the accident. Now, due to this pileup and all the crashes that wound up occurring due to this, there wound up being 63 people that were taken to the hospital in this. 8 people in total died, but Mr. Britt, they're saying, was directly responsible for Mr. Fleming's death and his wife's serious injuries. Now, Ronald Britt was charged with negligent homicide, negligent injuring, reckless operation of a motor vehicle, and other traffic incidences. He could face up to 5 years in jail and up to a $5,000 fine. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this case. As truck drivers, we know that we should always be watching everywhere, especially ahead of us, behind us, on the sides, because of reasons just like this. I mean, how many times do we drive down the highway and all of a sudden traffic has come to a complete stop? Louisiana State Police are saying that had he been watching the road and paying attention and not speeding, that this was a preventable accident and a preventable death. So as soon as I get more information on this, I'll be sure to post it right here. But this is going to be an interesting story. It'll be interesting to see what the outcome is of this. But anyway, as always, please be safe out there, my roadies. Please be sure to like, share, and follow us. We truly appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.